Right. Yeah.
So that's the email I sent out.
Yeah.
And that's who's interested in the 30,000. We've got potentially two right
Yeah,
here.
that's right. No, you're absolutely right.
I just need to understand Jason's math here.
Minimum bill on the window?
Yeah. And she's available to go look at them today, tomorrow, and come in here tomorrow if we need
Okay,
it.
sweet.
Right.
So is Chris and Alan Page and Dennis's guy.
Yeah, there's ways.
John's best week was 4 more investors I've got that are buyers.
Like that.
Okay, so what property are you
be
turning
doing
into
this
what
one
buyers?
later
The two
on.
Well, that's on the
on
list. They're looking if they'll get back to me.
Okay, she only wants the low-end stuff, so there's only
I look
three.
forward to meeting with you, and I'll give you a shout
There's
later on
Iron
this
Gate,
evening sometime. We can get
Lonsdale,
together.
and what I'm
I
seeing
hope
is
that lady
Imperial
passes
on
on
Jason's
Pinehurst
list.
or
Yeah, I looked at those.
Pine Place so
So
that
he's
we
the
can
ones doing
fix
it.
that
Oh,
for
well,
you,
there's
too.
one here for 16,000. I guess all of these pretty much fit her.
Yeah. She's got that for repairs basically and the fees. We're good to go because they'll basically carry.
How'd you find this investor?
My investor, I set a
Yeah.
email blast to the meetup group saying that we have several subject twos and
Well,
wholesale properties that we're looking. 65% of ours were better with a 2%
let
assignment
me give
fee.
you my phone
She
number.
responded saying she's a new investor. She just moved here from Houston, and she wants lives in Round Rock looking for area properties, and she wants to stay around 30 grand and rehab. So I'm actually we're finding her 50 to 124,000 dollar properties that she can get in from anywhere from 16 to 30 grand.
That was a good call.
Talk to us, big guy. Tell us what's going on.
I have a lady. She has 2 properties. One she owes $80,000 on. The second one is 92 or 95,000. She thinks roughly. She was a lead off of my I need to buy a house this week. She has turned into, I mean, these are the picture perfect subject twos. And on top of that, the houses are already rented. This isn't her primary residence, it's 2 houses. She's saying that she's having to take the rental income from her properties, from her rental properties to pay for her own homestead. So she's behind maybe just 2, 3, 4 months. She's got a really low interest rate. One of them she owes $72,000, and it's right off of Stastny, which you know that anything off of Stastny is going to go for a minimum of $100,000 now. She owes on the second house 92, and not the same scenario. Maybe not as much equity, but both of them are rented. They're both cash flowing. The payments on the second house, $499 on the first, and $100 second. So she's cash flowing $200 to $300 there a month, and that's including taxes.
Does she want money to take over?
I'm sorry?
Does she want money to take the stuff over subject to, or just come and take it over?
As long as she'll just hand them right over to us, and
So I got a question. If she's using that income to make her own house payment,
Then what happens?
and you take that income away from her because you're buying these 2 houses subject to, first of all, why is she selling them, and what advantage is it to her?
She's behind. First of all,
What good is it, on what? She's behind on what?
She doesn't want these 2 hitting her credit any further than what it already has.
She's already behind. She's
already behind on both of the rentals as well. She's not making payments on the rentals.
But she's collecting the
She's
rent.
about to lose them, but she's collecting.
Oh, she's collecting the rent, but she's how far behind is she?
5 months on the one for $500, and she owes $8,000 to bring it current on the other one. So $8,000, and then possibly I want to say $3,000.
Who's her notes with?
Second, she has one with Aurora, and another one with an 80/20, a first and a second with Select Portfolio and Franklin Credit. So I mean, there's obviously a short sell there. However, I don't think I'd want to short sell it. I'd rather just take it over subject to, get it current, let it cash flow. The balance is left on both of these properties. One at $72,000, the other one at $92,000. So there's equity in these deals. There's already cash flow in these deals. You're out of pocket, maybe total of $8 to $10K on the first one, and on the second one maybe $5 to $7. So, I mean, these are slam dunk, perfect picture subject to deals. I mean, you're not going to find a subject to deal where someone's behind a couple $100. You're going to have to make up back payments, and a lot of times, like the other ones we put up on the board, you're also going to have to do some sort of repair sometimes.